Hello, I'm Chen Kang. Today, I'm going to introduce qualitative research. In this video, I will talk about what is qualitative research, the approaches of qualitative research, procedures of qualitative research. And within the procedure of qualitative research, I will talk about preparation, data collection, and data analysis of qualitative research. First, what is qualitative research? Qualitative research involves collecting and analyzing non-numeral data to understand concepts, options, or experiences. Non-numeral data collected and analyzed is characteristics of qualitative research, which include text, videos, and audio data. Qualitative research, commonly used in the field of social science and education, is usually opposite to quantitative research, which involves collecting and analyzing numeral data for statistical analysis. Numeral data collected by researchers and analyzed in statistical way is characteristics of quantitative research. That is totally different from qualitative research. It's worth to notice that a qualitative research is not a single approach, but a general term for many different research approaches. As many different research approaches not belong to quantitative research, so they are classified into the same category, and we call them qualitative research in general. So under the qualitative research, actually there are many different research approaches. And here I list the 6 main different approaches of qualitative research, but that's not all. The first one is ethnography. Ethnography is one of the approaches of qualitative research that studies intact social group in a natural setting. Its research process is quite flexible. It involves observing the peoples in their own environment in order to understand the experiences, perspectives, and everyday practices. The next one is grounded theory. A grounded theory concerned with a generation of theory. It involves applying inductive reasoning to generate theory that's based on the data that has been systematically collected and analyzed. The third one is case study. Case study explore in depth a particular event or individual or a group of individual. So we call it case study. The next one is action research. As the name suggests, it is more action-oriented in order to solve an immediate problem. The fifth one is phenomenological research. In phenomenological research, the researchers identified a sense of human experiences about a phenomenon as described by participants. It is to understand the subjective life experiences and a perspective of participants. The last one is narrative research. In narrative research, researchers studies the experience lives of individuals and ask one or more individuals to provide stories about their lives. The difference between the narrative research and phenomenological research is that the phenomenological research is to identify the essence of people's experiences, while the narrative research is only study the people's experiences rather than essence of people's experiences. And next, I'm going to talk about the procedure of qualitative research. There are 3 stages of the qualitative research: preparation, data collection, and data analysis. The first stage is preparation. In this stage, the researcher needs to review many relevant literatures and prepare this ethical document, blah, blah, blah. And then after researcher prepare everything, they need to start to collect data. There are 4 different ways of the 4 different data collection ways in qualitative research. They are observation, interviews, documents, and audiovisual materials. After researcher collects data, he or she can analyze the data that he or she collected. There are many different ways to analyze the data in qualitative research. I list the 5 main analysis ways, but that's not all. There are content analysis, narrative analysis, thematic analysis, discourse analysis, and grounded theory. Content analysis focuses on the frequencies of the points or the things that from the data. Narrative analysis focus on the how and why the participants participant talk about the things in data. Thematic analysis will focus on refining the different topics or the themes from the data and organize them. That is thematic analysis. Discourse analysis focuses on the language, but not limited to language. It might also extend to the participants' facial expression, participant gesture, and maybe even extend to their background, like social environment. The last one is grounded theory. Interesting that I have talked about grounded theory before. Said that grounded theory is one of approach of qualitative research, but is it also an analyzed way? Because I have to say that the grounded theory is one of the special approach of qualitative research. The grounded theory concerned with the generation of the theory. So in the grounded, in this research approach, the researchers have to collect and analyze a large numbers of data systematically and generate a theory at the end of analysis, and that is different from another analysis. So, and this is also special for the specific for the grounded theory. So people would also like to name this analysis as the data analysis way as grounded theory. Of course, this 5 analysis is not all what is not are not cannot cover all qualitative analysis way. It's just the 5 main different ways of analysis, and they also they just have different focuses. There are also some fields that overlapped by each other. As for how to choose an appropriate analysis in the qualitative research. It depends on the researchers. That's researchers and the research. Researchers need to find a best best analysis way that can serve him or her to achieve his research aim. So, of course, this is a big topic, and I will discuss them and compare each analysis way in detail in a future video. Okay, and that is a qualitative research that I introduced today, and I hope it will be helpful for you. Thank you.